Hello, this is Jeffrey.
And
At
this is Nancy, and I didn't mean to out Jeffrey, but
We were in the middle of a wonderful and deep conversation. She just cut me off. All right, so this is Jeffrey from The Shape of Light, i.e., Bright Color, and Nancy from
Nancy Jean's
Nancy Jean's
Garden.
Garden.
Right.
Nancy and I read every week, weekly Wonderings, and this is for the week of March
Sixth.
6th through the 12th. And I have something very exciting. On the 8th, if skies are clear, you can go out and see the conjunction of Venus and Saturn. Isn't that exciting?
It is.
It is.
I went out and saw Jupiter and Saturn conjunct uh, in the first degree of Aquarius. And, and that was when they switched signs for the first time in 200 years. They become conjunct, but only in
Just for a moment,
and so this first time they were in air. They'd been in Earth for the last 200 years,
right?
which has a lot to do with why the Earth went the way it went. But anyway, we're not going to get into that argument. It's a fun thing to go do if you can get a clear spot and go out and look at it. The one that I saw when we went into air, I had taken a course in astrology in a night college thing when I was in university. And the guy who was teaching the class was older, and he said, I won't live to see this, but there's a possibility that some of you sitting here will live to see this day. And he talked about that day and what it meant for it to change signs. And if you look back historically, what it means for to change signs. This is not an astrology class. Go look up it on your own. But I'm really glad I went out and saw it, and I'm going to make a real attempt to go see this also.
Yeah, it's I get to see the stars a lot here. I mean, I live in a city, but I get some stars, a lot more than I got in New York. So I'm able to see the planets. I see Orion every night, and it's lovely.
Yeah, but you're south. That's why you can see Orion so plainly.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yeah, he goes where I grew up, he went away for part of the year. Anyway,
Yeah, no, me too.
okay. Enough astrology. Let's get into the stones and the cards for the 6th through the 12th.
Wow, this is an interesting week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your body, you're like super in tune this week. Your body is super in tune. So really pay attention to your body because it's really trying to give you very profound messages. So really pay attention because that's where the answers are. It's like inside yourself. Body, mind, it's like I've really got to let go of certain that's something that's really a burden for me so that I can actually organize things in a much more efficient manner so that I can be done with something. Body, mind, spirit, and so that you can fill yourself with more joy and let go of some burden that you've been carrying. Body, mind, spirit, grounding. This isn't the best card for grounding. Um, you really have to make a choice here as to what's got to stay and what's got to go. Because I have two tens here. Tens are really the end of a cycle. So, you have to follow your heart and not your illusion. Follow like what's going on in your body. Is it really, really true? I have to be really, really true to myself. And then I'll know what needs to be shed so that I could be more free.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get.
Okay. Are we done?
I think so.
Look what we did. Jeffrey, we did almost a line.
I saw that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And so we're gonna start at the top. We've got clarity in the third eye. And clarity in the third eye, it kind of leads off with what all the rest of it's trying to get. Clarity of your thoughts are part of this plan, but then your mind's stuck back here. And um, it means you have to there's still going to be some past issues you have to really deal with. Your body, it's on all four of those. It's at the very center of all the elements that we're part of. So you really need to run your thinking through your body. Say, does this feel right?
Yeah.
that thing we don't want to do because if it upsets us, we don't want to hear it. But you're going to need to do that. Where's our little mind? Our little mind is in the present, and values are being purified at this time through our mental actions, through how we're filtering it. Um, and they're our path to abundance. But then where's our spirit in this? So we've been mind, 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 mind. Our spirit's between um, fire, thoughts from the past could be clouding your current ideas, or earth. Spirit's transforming and it's not quite finished. So this really tells me that these going through these processes to decide what I really want to do. Just don't jump at the first thing. That's what your 7 of Cups was about. Just don't jump at the first attractive cup you see there. Yeah,
Mhm.
we're seriously being grounded now, but it it really means we have to really, really filter through because we're getting a lot of great ideas and a lot of ways to go. But it's trust your body. If it's that thing they say about your gut, if you feel it in your gut and it doesn't feel right, this is the week to listen to what your gut's saying.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she can really be about. She's really can be about that. How do I
Yeah.
feel?